Hey everybody, it's your boy Adam back with another Fat to Chubby. I got my new shirt from Slay the Name. It's my death metal Fat to Chubby shirt. Pretty stoked about that. But it's Monday, it's 9 o'clock, and I guess it's time for me to ramble on. So lately, my life has been absolutely crazy. So we've been getting the house ready to go on the market. The house is now on the market. We've been dealing with keeping it clean. We've had open houses. We've had showings. It's been testing everything between with the kids and everything else, and Gus has been at the fritz, so that's a little bit of making it a little easier on us. But it's been really hard to keep it in any kind of routine with all the changes. But somehow I'm still getting it done, so it's good on me. But this really got me thinking about my journey and how ingrained working out and making better choices has been for me compared to 3 years ago, right? Totally different everything with my life. And, before I tore my meniscus and before I had to face a full-on knee replacement or a potential one, because I don't have to have it now since I lost the weight, I was all talk, like 100% all talk all the time. I mean, I researched and I read and I listened to trainers and had conversations with trainers and had conversations with fitness and nutritional experts. I listened to health experts. I listened to podcasts. I did hours and hours and hours of research on my phone, on the computer, trying to get myself ready, right, for the journey, because it was in my head that this is what I had to do. And I was having a conversation with a couple of guys last night, which fun. We got some fun stuff planned for you guys as doing three of us that are on our own fitness journeys are talking about getting together and doing a podcast. I kind of added to this that, for the longest time, I was just all talk and I was all preparation. And, that's what it is. I really wasn't going to do anything. I was just thinking about maybe one day possibly getting committed enough to start this journey, right? So, but at the same time, I was just making excuses not to do the things I needed to do. Like I wasn't ready. I wasn't confident. I wasn't successful in doing this. I knew I was going to fail again. And that's what it is. I mean, all my life, I've been the person that probably could do that, but I can't do it and be the best at it, so I'm not going to do it. So that's one of my biggest, character flaws in that. And that's where it kind of caught up to this. And it really wasn't until I stopped knowing and started doing that things started to happen. And for me, I mean, I know that, I talk about it all the time when my wife and I would be walking around or driving around, and she's like, Adam, you know what to do. Why don't you just stop talking and start doing it? And that resonates with me all the time. And now that I'm doing it, I'm on the other end of it. It's so easy now that I've just done it, right? So it's so easy that I finally realized that I'm not going to know everything that I'm supposed to do. And I just need to start doing it and figuring it out along the way. And that's, I guess, my main message to everyone else is that you're not going to know. You're not going to know what you're supposed to do. You're not going to know what's going to be best for you or the best thing to eat for you. And in my humble opinion, and again, I'm not certified in anything, just a random guy that lost a bunch of weight, is that it's better to start and then get help on the way than not do anything at all. For me, working with a non-surgical weight loss doctor was the way to go. It's not for everyone, but I made that choice, and that choice was to ask for help finally, saying, hey, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trapped in this circle of research, paralysis by analysis. And I finally made that choice to ask for help. And it's not easy to say, I need help, I need medical help, I need to see a doctor, I need to have a physical. It's scary. You don't want to know what's going to go on or what lurks on the other side of all that and what you may uncover. And for me, I knew there was a potential to find out all kinds of crap, and I didn't want to do it for the longest time. So I got to the point where I had no choice. I had to go and do it, but I found it was a lot easier for me to go and commit to seeing this doctor once a month and bearing my soul and saying, this is what I'm doing, this is what I'm not doing, should I do this, should I do that, and have that person who does this for their living tell me what to do, even though it was just easier for me because I knew I'd put in the work, I knew I'd do what I needed to do, because I finally made the decision to stop knowing or stop thinking about it and start doing it. So I was in go mode, I was in do mode, And it was easier for me at that point to say, hey, I need help because something's not happening, right? I'm doing everything think I need to do, but it's not working. Help me help myself, a la Jerry Maguire. So that's kind of my really rant for the day, but I did want to touch on something that was beneficial to me along this journey. I was making myself more and more accountable by doing my Instagram posts with my Friday weigh-ins and check-ins. But I did a long time ago, I posted this to my personal Facebook, and I have reposted it to the Fat to Chubby Facebook a few times, but it's 10 things that I learned along the way. And this was like after I lost about 50 pounds and I was in this like 3-month hold pattern to lose weight so my body could catch up to the rest. So first thing, be real with yourself, right? Find a great doctor, find someone you can trust and talk to, go to them, get a physical, do all the tests, do every single test that you can do, that you can afford to do. This is all about discovery. This is your discovery period. And again, I have monthly check-ins with my doctor, and I have quarterly physicals. Not so much the quarterly physicals this past year because of COVID, but hopefully soon I can get back in there and do my blood work, make sure I'm still on the same path and on the right path for everything. Number 2, set a goal, make a plan. So I found for me a mix of long-term goals and short-term goals, those low-hanging fruit goals were keys, right? So long-term was lose 50 or 80 or 100 pounds, but short-term, and I've mentioned this before, no Coke today, no, 14, sugars in my coffee. It's 1 stevia instead, right? Start small, work your way up. 3, find out what works for you. A lot of this is going to be experimental, right? So whether it's keto or Weight Watchers, intermittent fasting, you've really got to find what's going to work best for you. That's going to work with you and your schedule and something you can stick to. Number 4, be consistent. I know it's an easy one, but it's not, right? So you have to find out a time and a place where everything's going to work for you. For me, working out first thing in the morning is great. Again, no excuses. I get up and go, right? It's my me time. So it's that easy. Being consistent is as easy as just saying, I'm going to do this and doing it. So set your alarm, get up early, get it done, earn each day. And the same goes for what you shovel in your mouth. I mean, you got to earn it. And for me, starting the day off with a caloric deficit was huge. 5, track everything, especially when you're first starting this journey, right? You need to learn what food is and how good or bad it is. There's been times where I'd go to restaurants before, I'd be like, I'll get this healthy wrap. I'll get the chicken wrap, blah, 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 blah. Turns out that chicken wrap is actually worse for you in terms of calories and fat content and all the bad stuff and the sugars they hide in food than just getting a cheeseburger or a bacon cheeseburger would have been. So track everything. There's a million apps out there. MyFitnessPal worked for me. They have like every restaurant and every fast food place. It even helped me make better decisions at Whataburger when I needed my Whataburger fix. But, that's what it is. Also, cool thing about MyFitnessPal is that it syncs with the Map My Run or Map My Walk or Map My Ride apps. So if you work out using those apps, it'll just say, hey, you've burned this many calories based on your height and weight and goals. So you know how you can have a little wiggle room. 6, learn to be hungry, right? We have to think, as a species, we were not made to be sedentary creatures, right? We evolved into the society where we sit all day long and binge eat 3 meals a day. No, we are hunter-gatherers. That means that your body is designed to be hungry. So, you wake up, you have no food. That means you have to go out and kill something and eat it literally. So a lot of times that hunger feeling is really just you being dehydrated. So that leads to number 7, drink a shit ton of water. So for me, a gallon a day, that's 8 of these guys. So yeah, at first you're going to go to the bathroom like crazy. You will pee like a mother trucker, but your body will adapt. But again, halftime when you're hungry, you're really dehydrated. So when I was first starting, I'd get up, bottle of water during my workout, bottle of water afterwards. Anytime I was hungry for a snack, I drink a bottle of water and wait 10 minutes. During that time, it would allow me the time to make a healthier choice for snacks. So I kind of evolved into that guy that always had protein bars at my desk at work, or I had them on me just to make sure if I needed a fix, I could have it. And luckily, the protein bars I found with Redcon One, they're MRE bars. They've got like some chocolate chip cookie dough ones and stuff that actually taste really good. So I kind of have that, I can trick my brain into thinking I'm having a candy bar moment. So just that. I mean, find what works for you. Quest bars are good. I heard really good things about Build bars too, but you got to find out what works for you. Try different ones. I mean, they're not cheap, but they're not expensive either. I mean, you're talking about your health overall. Number 8, start small, baby steps. So when I first started, I would get the burger, but I'd get like a salad with dressing on the side instead of the fries, or I'd get the fries but no bun. You know, I was trying to cut out, still have what I wanted, but cut out little things to still get that good feeling from the foods, but not kill myself as far as the calories I'm gonna to spend during the day, right? So a lot of that's, you know, trying to cut out bad carbs, processed foods, sugar-rich foods, and that kind of stuff. And I found that doing that, the fat started to melt off. So I still had that good feeling from the burger, but I didn't have the bun or the fries, or I'd have sweet potato fries, whatever. Number 9, you've got to do both. Diet, you know, eat right and drink tons of water, and exercise. You can't out-train a bad diet. Trust me, I try to do it for a decade. You can't do it. You've got to eat well and also give your body that exercise. Number 10, find a good support system and find ways to keep yourself accountable. Self-accountability is definitely key for this. I have an awesome family, friends, and I have my Accountability Friday posts on Instagram, or I used to. I need to get better at that. Again, it's just stuff slipped, you know, by the wayside, just being super busy with everything. But, you know, I still weigh myself every day, usually multiple times a day, just to keep myself real. So other than that, I do, when I was going through my journey, I had cheat days. I mean, Saturdays were my cheat days. So I started working out. I used to have big workouts on Sundays, and I tried to kind of meal plan for the week Sundays. But typically Saturdays were my cheat days, where I just ate what I want, drank what I want, and I generally would feel like shit for a couple of days afterwards. But it really got me more motivated to get back on the right path. So in summation, this whole thing is a lot easier than we let ourselves believe it is. We really are our own worst enemies in a lot of ways, right? We get hunkered down and I'm not ready for it. I need to learn more. I need to research more, rather than just saying, you know what, I'm just gonna have 1 Coke today instead of 3 or 4, and just finding easy ways to do it. So I would say do your research, but more importantly, get up and move, start moving around, start being functional. Whether it's, you know, you're motivated from playing with your kids, or just want a better, healthier lifestyle, or for me, it was being able to put my belt on without having to put my belt on my pants first. I can actually put my pants on, put my belt around my big round body. So that's kind of all I got. I mean, hopefully this was a good one for you guys. I definitely feel like it was for me, just kind of getting this information out there. But I got some good stuff on the horizon. I guess we'll make that announcement when everything's ready. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions, definitely comment, all that fun stuff I'm supposed to say to get my numbers up. But let me know if you guys need anything else. If you have any other ideas for videos you want to hear me rant about, let me know. I guess that's it. Fat to Chubby, this is Adam. Get up and move. I'm out.